Welcome to Stack Prep Quiz number 1. 10 Linux and Kubernetes interview questions, 5 seconds each. Count your score. Let's go. What domain name does a service named auth in namespace prod resolve to internally? The answer. Auth. prod.svc, cluster, local. Kubernetes cluster DNS uses the format less than service name greater than. Less than namespace greater than .svc. Cluster. Local for service FQDNs. What Ingress resource field specifies the domain name used to route HTTP traffic? The answer. Spec. Rules, host. HTTP routing rules in an Ingress spec are defined under spec. Rules with matching host criteria in host. What command generates a pod manifest file without creating it in the cluster? The answer. kubectl run web, image equals nginx, dry run equals client OYAML. Dry run equals client OYAML prints the API object manifest to std out without sending it to the API server. What controller ensures exactly one copy of a pod runs on every matching node in a cluster? The answer. Daemon set. A daemon set guarantees that a copy of a specified pod runs on all, or selected, nodes in the cluster. What node field prevents pods from being scheduled unless the pod has a matching toleration? The answer. Taint. Taints allow a node to repel a set of pods unless those pods explicitly tolerate the taint. What line in IP root output indicates the system default gateway? The answer. Default via 192.168.1.1 dev eth 0. The IP root command prints default routes starting with default via followed by the gateway IP address. What restriction does setting the sticky bit on, TMP enforce? The answer. Only the file owner or root can delete files inside it. The sticky bit on a directory prevents users from deleting or renaming files owned by other users within that directory. Which Linux signal can a process catch and handle before terminating? The answer. Sigterm, signal 15. Sigterm allows a process to catch the signal and clean up resources, whereas sigkill immediately terminates the process in kernel space. What does systemctl is enabled nginx report? The answer. Whether the service is configured to start at boot time. Is enabled checks if symlinks exist in systemd target directories for starting the unit on boot, regardless of runtime state. What happens to an existing hard link if you delete the original file? The answer. The hard link remains valid and can access the data. A hard link points directly to the inode number. Deleting one link decrements the inode link count without removing data. How many did you get right? Drop your score in the comments and subscribe. New question every day.